kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
Hey there everyone, welcome back to Let's Play No Kuni Revenant Kingdom 2. Not quite the order that those things actually are set in, but you know what, who cares? So, we are here with President Roland, and we are trying to get this little kid out of his own kingdom. Because this kid sucks at maintaining his internal defenses. To be fair, he's been king for all of about 2 hours, so I can't really blame him. As I said, Roland is the president. He comes from presumably the United States, where he came elected president by, I presume, gladiatorial combat. I don't think that's actually true, but it's at the very least what I have headcanoned. What's going on, man? Alright, so everything equipped to your arms, band. Multiple weapons in the band will allow you to switch between them quickly and easily in the midst of battle. Unless you need more, be sure to put them on there.
Thanks.
Evan, this is for you. I obtained Evan. It seems like Evan obtained his own essentials. I think that's what happened.
Gosh.
Wait. Evan doesn't even know what his own essentials are? If they're essential, he should know what they are. It's not exactly the best quality, but it's all I can throw together at short notice. Should be enough to help you get by for now. As long as I'm with you, I'll try and see that you don't need to use it. If anything does happen, you need to promise you'll stand up for yourself.
Evan.
You cannot give up. Do you hear me? Poor Evan. We're freaking him out a little bit.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's also the Black Knight meandering about. So we need to make sure he does not see us. So we took shelter from him. I'm not... Okay. I wasn't sure if the beacon was telling me where he was, or... Where is he? That worked out well. He's not here. He's not here. Now's our chance. But look at how... Oh, don't worry. I almost beat the elite soldier I shouldn't be able to beat yet. As far as it's there, seeming to be excellent standard procedure in situations like this. Listen to Roland. He's broken a lot of people out of prison. Or... No. Listen to Roland. He's overthrown a lot of countries. The zoo is down the corridor on the far side of the courtyard. What are those? Those look also like soldiers. They have their backs turned for the moment. That guy doesn't. Okay, can I actually go around the other way? No, because that guy will see me for sure. Okay. So it seems like all I really have to do is... look out for Patrolling Dan. And he is going the other way at the moment, so here we go.
Now.
In what room? The room with the Black Knight in it? Oh no, that would have been a pretty good way to have a boss fight. He just happens to be in here. It's just an ordinary room. Ordinary room with a secret. There's a switch around here somewhere. What do you mean somewhere? You're the one that brought us here. You don't know where the switch is? I've never used it myself, but I believe it's hidden in the bookcase. I'm a little concerned that we can see the door in the background there.
Gosh.
I keep thinking there's voice acting because they only voice act the first word, and it makes me slightly sad. This is like something out of a movie.
Now.
So many like prop things. I like, oh, I'm gonna see what this door is. That door is nothing. That door is a lie. I still don't know what these little things are on the loading screen. Makes me slightly sad. Start. I guess that makes sense. Like, is the darkness inherently dangerous? I mean, for some reason, the sewer floors are maintained exquisitely. Like, seriously, if we're being behind a secret passage, someone is taking care of this passageway. Nella? Why would Mousinger start a... Is it because I came... That's adorable. Obvious choice, because he hasn't really thought about how his father passed away. Oh, Evan. This is one of the slight shortcomings of this game, because she looks really angry right now. Like, I don't think she has a compassionate expression.
No.
I doubt it. My experience, I read that as expertise because I was just thinking from Roland and his, like, background of overthrowing governments. These things are never quite that simple. Oranella couldn't help but notice a certain species divide between the two sides of this conflict.
Yes.
Relations between the Grimalkin and the mice have never been entirely civil. King Leonhold does his best to heal the long-standing rift between the two, but... I mean, that's... I wonder when we'll find out how much time has passed between No Kuni 1 and 2. Because, like, there was a special divide in 1 as well. I have to forgive him. It's all still very raw. Well, I can certainly imagine. By the way, there's something I have to tell you. Oh, wow. You could sugarcoat it a little bit. I mean, not that I'm really all up for sugarcoating poison. That sounds like a bad idea, but still.
What?
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought that would be. Poison? He died of an illness, Nella. A rare and untreatable illness. Not according to Milsinger's bodyguards. I convinced one of them to talk. I don't know if she seduced him. I don't think she actually did anything, but if she, like, it's like, oh wow, I really wish someone could tell me what was going on. I'm so confused. What's happening? Type of thing. In order to, because it's not hard for a. Granted, I don't know how special divides work in terms of that, but it's not hard for a pretty girl to want to make a guy want to feel important or want to appear important, or if she's talking about torture. That could go either way. Put his food a little at a time, so no one would suspect. Make it look like he was sick, huh? I've been planning this for some time.
Hey.
Well, I know this is gonna be hard, Evan, but we gotta keep moving. They won't be as subtle with you. Poor Evan. Like, that's gotta be something rough to get. I wonder how old Evan is. He feels like he's about 8 or so.
Look at that.
So, what exactly did I do to that stone pillar to make it go up? I mean, I pressed X. I know that. Oh, Ding Dong Well again. I remember this place. All right.
Leave this to me. What hurt are you?
Not at all. I didn't even take damage. They did spit at me once, and I expertly evaded it. I do have to say that this is already the highlight of this game for me is what they did to the battle system. The battle system, it's an action combat system similar to the Tales games, which you guys know I love. But even then, it's different.
Hey.
Well, I thought it'd be a straight run for the exit. It seems things won't be quite that simple. I'm afraid we may no longer be in danger for the soldiers. These monsters will need to stay on guard. Yeah, the monsters that can't deal damage to me. You took the arms man quickly enough, bro. Why don't we see how you do some simple skills?
Huh?
Wow, the tutorial's moving pretty fast. If you'd like to close your eyes for... That's an ominous statement. And he... Jeebus, for the president, he's awfully trusting. The flatliner skill? What, does that mean I can play dead?
What the?
What did you just do? Did they just have me, like, close my eyes so they wouldn't really have to explain what it was? I hope you don't... I love how she does it and then asks permission. Hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of casting a spell on you that will loosen up a certain potential that lies within all of us. Maybe new skills for your weapons might have. Should make it a little easier for you in battle. Hold R to open the skills palette. Okay. Skill gives you some amount of MP. Each character does amount of MP, or about MP gauge. As you refill as you attack enemies. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Well now.
Nice. That's very interesting. So you have an ed for combat. A few more battles under your belt, and you'll learn even more skills soon enough. But for now, let's try out what we got on some of these monsters, shall we? Sure, why not? No reason to not save. As per usual, I will keep a couple of saves just in case something goes wrong. You never know when there's an issue with recording and I end up having to re-record an episode. I always hate that, obviously, because it's a blind run, and if you have to re-record an episode, it becomes not a blind run anymore. But it's better that than just losing the content, right? I mean...
Leave this to me. You're not hurt, are you?
No, again, they didn't even hit me. Most population's been marked more aggressive of late.
This will be over soon.
Okay, it was not actually opening my skill menu. I'm sorry to say. It said a right trigger, right? Okay, that's... Okay, so that is how you do it. For some reason, I thought the pop-up would not be in the corner of the screen. It would cap it in the middle, like, oh, you're using a skill. But, and so I was looking in the wrong place. But now I know, and knowing is half the battle.
Here goes nothing.
You're not hurt, are you?
Stop asking me if I'm hurt. If I'm hurt, I will let you know. You will know by the blood-curdling scream that comes out of my mouth.
Sure.
Alright, I got it.
This will be over soon. You're not hurt, are you?
I wonder if they're hurt. I don't see any, like, life bars for them, unfortunately. Also, again, I know I said this before. This is the cleanest damn sewer I've ever seen. Hey, we can jump. We can jump if we wanna. We can leave the floor behind. Because the floor don't jump, and if it don't jump, it's probably still the floor. Hey, I never said I was a songwriter. Leave me alone. Okay. Yep, the bridge seems to be out. The bridge has been destroyed by the forces of darkness. But how could that happen? Well, it is a little unusual what with the rest of the sewers being kept in pristine condition. That looks deliberate to me. Which means they knew we'd come this way. Black Knight?
There you are, Your Majesty. Much as it pains me, I'm afraid I must ask you to relinquish your life.
Wow, it's the whole gang.
Jinga,
It is terribly unfortunate, I concede, but your illustrious line ends here, today. There is nowhere to run. Come quietly, and you shall not suffer long.
I'll hold him off for as long as I can. Get out of here. Go. Now.
but Nella.
There's actually nowhere we can go.
Just go. You are the kingdom's last hope, Evan. You cannot die here.
I figured that's what would be happening because it's way too soon for us to be fighting Mousinger. Oh, I really like the art style in this. Oh, but I gotta tell you guys, there was one scene in there that made it look like a wizard. And wizards are the best. Wizards. Well, we made it, although just a bit. I do have a feeling that Nella wasn't actually killed. I mean, it's possible she was, but that little scene where they showed how important she was to him, it seems out of place. You know, they hadn't done a lot of characterization for her, and if they want to kill her off, unless that's going to be a catalyst for him becoming a man. We have to go back. We can still...
No.
Calm down. If we go back, we'll be captured for sure. Until giving her life for nothing. Given... You mean she's... Well, it may not be the case, but we should probably assume the worst. Come on, we have to keep moving. They'll know where this river goes, and they will be here before too long. I really like the little bit of ad-lib I get to do with him. Well, you can always get stronger, but you also cannot hold yourself responsible for not being able to stop bad men from doing bad things. Ah! I've forgotten how to dodge roll. There it is. Obtain a fiery broadsword. That sounds special. Oh, I've gotten a couple of things, actually. Why is that red? Red probably means I can't use it yet, but I don't see any reason why not. It just says change build. They all say change build. Still though, red is usually not a good color. Okay, and so you do... Well, actually that one didn't heal me. I thought it did. When I saw the little glowing thing, I was like, oh, that must heal you. And I even started to comment about, oh, hey, there are things that heal you. Nope, those do heal me. I was correct. I wonder why that's the... Because I don't have the glowing broadsword on it anymore. I'm so confused. It's a little... That individual that... Oh, all your party members have regained their health. I'm like, oh, Nella. Because she was my only party member. Now it's just me. Well, fantastic. Is there anything in this corner? I refuse to allow corners to exist without being thoroughly explored. I guess if I'm trying to hide a secret in the corner, I won't let it.
What in the...
I have you now.
What is the story with this demon knight? Don't actually tell me. Mulsing's merciless man-at-arms.
You ready for this?
Whoa. That was impressive. Okay, jumping is important. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. You can do aerial combos as well. I approve of those. I mean, if he is done, that also means I technically won without using a healing item. I mean, obviously, yes, I used a healing item, but I then killed him without taking another hit. Oh, it's the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Okay, maybe not.
You ready for this?
Roland!
I want to wait a second, see what kind of... He's got a good number of hit points. Okay, I was going to say, this is going to be a hard fight.
Look out!
I didn't think she was dead.
Nella!
Oh, now she might be.
No!
You know, if you'd just done that sooner, Roland. There I go again.
Damn it.
Can't blame yourself for other people doing bad things. Listen to yourself, me.
Wake up, Nella. Please wake up.
Evan, you'll be a wonderful king.
But
No one could ever replace your mother. But in our time together, I've come to think of you as
I know, Nella. I know.
I had hoped. I would live to see it.
Oh.
To see you grow into the role.
Like, this is actually how you might do a scene.
But I can't. I can't do it. Not without you. I can't.
Of course you can. You have a good heart, Evan. I can see it. You'll be the kindest king, with the happiest subjects there have ever been.
Aranella!
You have to be strong, Evan. You have to build a kingdom where
Wait.
everyone can live happily ever after.
We're not taking this kingdom back, we're making another one?
No. Nella! Don't leave me! Nella! Nella! Nella!
I hate to say it, but I actually did have a feeling she might not be around that long, just because her, like, design wasn't super interesting.
For you,
It seemed very plain. And so I didn't think she'd be around, but I thought she'd just, like,
everyone can be happy.
not show up until the end of the game again.
Evan, we have to leave.
Nella!
I also feel like we're definitely fighting the Black Knight again, although he may be blinded the next time we fight him, or like one-eyed. He might be wearing an awesome eye patch. That's probably what will really be happening, actually. Awesome eye patch. Eye patches are like cruise control to badass in RPGs.
What's the matter, Evan? You look sad.
What is this? Is this a flashback? Flash forward?
I lost someone special. Oh, someone I thought would always be there.
Is this like how Evan thinks? Is like in his brain, is there just this like palace of memory and he like random people he really likes he's just put a mental image of? Like I don't know what this is.
Oh, that is sad. But for every ending there's a new beginning, you know? Really?
Well, yeah, the Book of Life never really closes, not in terms of history.
Of course. You lost someone special, but you also met someone new, didn't you?
You did, and he's the ruler of his own country. If we ever get back to America, I'll show you around.
And you'll be making lots more new friends very soon. Who knows? You may even meet someone who really will be there forever.
Oh, I wonder if we're going to run into, what is her name? The little green-haired girl from the previous game.
Which isn't to say things will be easy. Life is never that simple.
I mean, life can be pretty easy, especially for a king.
The beginnings and endings, the hellos and goodbyes. Every step on the journey comes with its own challenges and rewards.
This almost feels like the, Lady in White's tea house from World of Final Fantasy, where it's just like this space that exists outside of reality, where there's this otherworldly being.
I suppose. Listen to me talking like a wise old man. Sorry, these aren't my words. They're someone else's. Someone very special.
They sound like Igor's. Do you know Igor? You know, you do have a blue theme to this place, so maybe this is like this world's version of the Velvet Room. I'm sorry, some of you guys must be watching this and don't actually know all the different references I keep making because I'm terrible.
Who? I have to go now, but I'll come and visit you again soon, alright? Bye!
Yeah, way to super awkwardly dodge the question, sir.
Wait!
Hey.
So he passed out? That I may have actually been not too far off in the Palace of Memory idea. I had a very strange dream. Not a nightmare, I hope. All right. Where are you going? Clear my head. I need to feel the wind on my face. Again, I also want to know Roland's background. It's very strange because other than being the president, there's almost nothing presidential about him. Come on, let's have a little talk.
Oh.
Really? Now I'm playing as Evan? That's super interesting. All right. And with that, I will also go ahead and in this episode, I will see you next time when we get to play as Evan, apparently. Not really something I was expecting. I mean, I did figure Evan would eventually become a party member, but I have to assume that this is going to be like almost a story of both of them. Like, they're not going to... Roland better not become less important than Evan, because I like him way better so far. Like, I feel for Evan, but Evan is the story of an orphan, you know, of a prince who had to unexpectedly become a king. And, like, I have played through that story so many times. A story of the president that gets, you know, whose city gets attacked and then is transported to a mystical land. That's a freaking new and interesting story. Regardless, though, I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for tuning in.